guys. It's really, really, really hot out today. I don't have makeup on. It just is what it is. I'm sweating profusely, so cheers. If you guys are new here, welcome. Every Sunday I am trying my best to do a Q&A. As long as you guys keep the questions coming, I will definitely keep the answers coming. This is more so obviously just to get to know me. There's a lot of new people here, so I just want to take a second to say thank you so much for subscribing. If you're coming from Beau's channel, thank you so damn much for joining us and just supporting another YouTuber. Hey Rachel, my question is, please tell us more about your side hustle. Normally, anytime I'm side hustling, it always has to do with something else I'm good at, which is baking. So I bake for family and friends, but also I am the queen of getting rid of things. Like, I live off of the bare necessities in my closet. Most of my friends call me a boy because I have no clothes. I will sell anything that I am not wearing. I will make sure I can Craigslist anything that I am not using in the house. I even sold an iron chandelier that we had in our house on Craigslist. So I list everything that I do not need because you can always be making cash. Those are my side hustles. Can you bring Paul in on one of these Sundays? Yes, I would, but you guys, he's street skating. I film these on the weekends, and you don't mess with the weekends and street skating. You let the dude just skate. What are some of your side hustles? I want to pursue a dream but don't know where to start. Okay, like I said before, any side hustles, anything that you're good at. So with side hustles, it's really up to you how much money you want to make. You have to realize when you're pursuing your dream, whether it be financial or within family and friends and relationships, you constantly need to make sacrifices. So if you're going from a 9 to 5 where you're buying lunch every single day for yourself, or you're coming from a 9 to 5 from a retail store that gives you 40% off on clothes and you have like a shopping addiction, you really need to step back and assess what's important to you. You also have to learn how to adjust. I had like a month of adjustment period of like, I was eating out all the time when I was working a 9 to 5. The minute I stopped my 9 to 5 and I started eating out, I realized how quick my bank would go down. So I was like, hey, maybe I should buy groceries and like meal portion to make sure that I'm not spending 20 bucks a day on food, because I can't afford that right now, because that needs to be invested in my dream. You are gonna personally need to reassess what you need to invest in your dream, and everybody's level of investment is gonna be different. But at 9 to 5, I think you kind of get aggressive with your spending, because when you get paid, you're like, I got paid, I gotta go spend this money, I gotta go buy new clothes, I gotta get these new pairs of shoes. You don't really need that 17th pair of pants. You need to kind of slow your roll and know where that money should be funneled, and it should be funneled into your dream. And then once you see your dream start to grow, then you'll start to realize that the money that you're spending on things you don't need don't make you as happy as putting that towards your dream. Your side hustle depends on your work ethic, because it is going to take a lot of work to make side money to pursue your dreams. Sorry, bathroom break. I needed it. Okay, that was so honest. I've been wanting to quit what I am doing and focus more on DIY, but my channel isn't taking off at all. I do have to say, listen, anything you're pursuing isn't gonna happen overnight. Don't get discouraged if your channel's not taking off, because mine's not taking off. Just because it has 26,000 subscribers, to me, I used to have a 10,000 subscriber goal, and then I hit it, and then now I'm at 26, and my next one is 50, and then my next one's 100. You should always feel like your channel isn't taking off in a sense. Like, that should be a good motivation for you. But don't let it discourage you if you have like 5 or 10 subscribers, or 100 or 200 or even 1,000. Every single YouTuber that is out there that has 6 million, 10 million, whatever amount of million subscribers, or thousands, or hundreds of thousands, it doesn't matter. They all started with 0 subscribers. So don't ever get discouraged just because you're comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. You can't do that, because you're already losing. You cannot do that. Everybody started from square one. From time to time, do feel discouraged. So I don't want you to feel like it's weird to feel discouragement, because even I feel totally discouraged sometimes. But I have to remind myself that my path, my journey, how it's growing, how it's progressing is one of a kind. We're not like anybody else. Your journey is not like anybody else's. It might be similar, but your path is designed for you. So if you decide to give up before you hit gold, you're gonna kind of look back at the tunnel that you're digging to that gold, and then you're gonna quit so you don't see it, and little do you know, one more hit, you would hit gold. Regardless of anybody else's situation, put your freaking tunnel vision on, focus on exactly what you want to focus on, and just know that it might not be glamorous in the beginning, but it will be. But you also have to have the stamina to get to the finish line. My butt is sweating on my copper table. When you get an ice cube. Okay, did you get your car back, or did you just let it go and deal with the debt over time? Well, I was already in debt by that point when my car got repossessed. If you guys don't know the whole story, there's a card popping around somewhere for you guys. I got my car back. How I dealt with my debt within that situation is I took the smallest amount that I owed to a company, and I'm pretty sure it was a gas company, for like $5. I couldn't even pay my old gas bill. I made a list of all my bills, from smallest amounts to biggest amounts. I allotted whatever free cash I would have at the end of the month for whatever I was doing, and normally that was like honestly maybe $75, if that, and start to pay the #1 smallest bill. I would start there so I get out of debt with all these companies, and I'm working my way down. But again, we go back to the sacrifice conversation. When you're in debt and you're complaining about it, but you're spending money on clothes that you most likely don't need necessarily at this time, I would take the money that I wanted towards a pair of shoes if I had the cash, and I'd put it towards the bill. But it's all about your mentality. You really have to decide what's important. And for me, getting out of debt, owing nothing to anybody was my main focus, and it still is. I still have absolutely no debt. Callie's barking. I think she's irritated that I'm not. Let me try and find her real quick.